Welcome back to Ta-da 3D printing. Today I wanted to print something to catch the filament waste from the A1 Mini. So I went over to Maker World and found this Kirby waste eater that will catch all of the waste. The all-in-one looked kind of small, so I decided to run this with the single prints with each color. So there's cheeks, eyes, the body, and feet. The first thing that I printed was the body, and I used the Overture pink PLA, and it printed really good, especially without supports. There's a little bit of roughness that you can see on the inside, but since it's on the inside, you're really not going to notice. And the next file that we printed was the cheeks, and we used the Bambu Basic PLA in Magenta, so it's just a little bit of a darker pink, which turned out really nice. For the eyes, we did have to use the AMS, and we used Overture PLA in black, silk blue, and white. I do see just a little bit of stringing on the white, but it's easy to clip off because it's just on the top. And if I printed this again, I would probably do a lower layer height just so that those steps aren't as obvious. And the last print is the feet, and we used Overture PLA in red for this. We didn't have any issues with anything printing, anything pausing. All the filament worked out really good and printed pretty nice. The total for all of these prints was about 8.5 hours. Once everything was printed, then we can go through and glue things. And we usually use this Weldbond glue. I really like it because it gives you a little bit of time to set up. You can kind of push it in there, and if you need to adjust something a little bit, you can. It usually sets up in a few minutes, and then within 24 hours it's completely dry, and it also is real clear. And I've done different like super glues that'll kind of melt the PLA. Sometimes it'll leave like little white spots, so I like this one because I don't have that issue. But because it takes a little while for it to set up. For the feet, it was a little tricky. Once we put that on, it almost seemed like they wanted to slide out just a little bit. So we did have to just make sure that it was propped up right and wasn't sliding out. And after everything dries, it turned out really cute, and this is going to work really great to catch all of that flying filament from the A1 Mini. I had previously been using just an empty filament box, and a lot of times I was finding little pieces all over the place. So I feel like this is going to be a much better way to catch all of that filament. Let me know your thoughts, what you're using to catch the filament waste. Thanks for watching.